Hey guys, I'm on Boing Gaming and another video here this is actually my nan's house. You guys have seen my mum's house. My dad's house is already my Fortnite gameplay, and nan's house is where I'm going to be doing the trick shot. So trick shot video will be coming either already gone out, or I'll be posting in the next hour or so. But today, for this, I'm going to be reading part of Harry Potter and the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows so it's going to be like a 10-minute long video of me reading to you, so plug your earphones in and just relax. Chapter 1, The Dark Lord Ascending. The two men appeared out of nowhere, a few yards apart in the narrow, moonlit lane. For a second they stood quite still, wands directed at each other's chests. Then, recognizing each other, they stowed their wands beneath their cloaks and started walking briskly in the same direction. "News?" asked one of the taller two. "The best," replied Severus Snape. The lane was bordered on the left by wild, low-growing brambles, and on the right by a high, neatly manicured hedge. The men's long cloaks flapped around their ankles as they marched. Well, if I just turn off the video, it's because my nan's going to be here, and which is why the trick shot video and Fortnite dance IRL challenge, I'm going to post this on first, so you've got two teasers if you watch this video. They are stopped very briefly because I didn't have time. So, warning you now, that will happen in the next two videos. Maybe they might be posted the other way around, but anyway. "Boop, boop, boop. I thought I might be late," said Yaxley, his blunt features sliding in and out of sight as the branches of the overhanging trees broke the moonlight. "It was a little trickier than I expected, but I hope he will be satisfied. You sound confident that your reception will be good." Snape nodded but did not elaborate. They turned right into a wide driveway that led off into the lane. The high hedge curved with them, running off into the distance beyond the pair of impressive wrought iron gates barring the men's way. Neither of them broke step. In silence, they both raised their left arms in a kind of salute and passed straight through the dark metal as though the dark metal was smoke. The yew hedges muffled the sound of the men's footsteps. There was a rustle somewhere to the right. Yaxley drew his wand again, pointing over his companion's head. But the source proved to be nothing more than a pure white peacock strutting majestically along the top of the hedge. He always did himself well, Lucius. Peacocks. He always did himself well, Lucius. Peacocks. Yaxley thrust his wand back under his cloak with a snort. A handsome manor house grew out of the darkness at the end of the straight drive, lights glinting in the diamond-paned downstairs windows. Somewhere in the dark garden beyond the hedge a fountain was playing. Gravel crackled beneath their feet as Snape and Yaxley sped towards the front door, which had been swung inwards at their approach, though nobody had visibly opened it. I'm going to read for that much because I don't think you can read properly. This is going to be a book/vlog video. Yeah. So, maybe just a 5-minute video of me just reading a book to you. So, hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you really loved it, then make sure to leave a like, and if you guys really enjoyed this video, even though I don't know how many of you would, because it's just me reading, leave a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and share this video with all your friends, and yeah. I have also, for the previous 2 or 3 videos, I've put 6 of my friendly creators in. So I've got Mechanical Worm, Go subscribe to him. I've got Mechanical Worm, Windows XP experience, but without an E. Mr. TG10, Kian Pandya, Mr. JJ Films, and Average Fails. All of them are very good creators. I'm good friends with them. I know them all well. I've known some of them. I know Windows Experience, who's called David, for I've known him for 6 years. Some of them I've only known a couple of days, but I'm still good friends with them. Some of them I've known for years. So yeah. If you guys want to get the Harry Potter book, even though it's not sponsored by Bloomsbury, I would recommend going to get one. And yeah, Harry Potter is a very good book to read. I've read all of them multiple times, read the films, watched all the films multiple times, and actually, we could read like the first page of Lord of the Rings as well, see how they contrast. Or maybe not the first page, but like it's The Fellowship of the Ring. I'll read like the first paragraph or so. When Mr. Bilbo Baggins announced that he would shortly be celebrating his 11th birthday with a party of magnificence, there was much talk and excitement in Hobbiton. Bilbo was very rich and very peculiar, and had been the wonder of the Shire for 60 years. Ever since his remarkable disappearance and unexpected return, his riches brought him back from his travels and now become a local legend. It was popularly believed, whatever the old folk might say, that the hill at Bag End was full of tunnels stuffed with treasure. And even though there was not enough for fame, there was also his prolonged vigour to marvel at it. Time wore on, but it seemed to have little effect on Mr. Baggins. At 90, he was much the same as at 50. At 99, they began to call him well preserved, but unchanged would have been nearer the mark. There were some that shook his head and thought that this was too much of a good thing, and that it seemed unfair that anyone could possess apparently perpetual youth and as reputedly inexhaustible wealth. It will have to come paid for, they said. It is a natural, trouble will come of it. So that, and also, this is going to be an ultra book reading session today. We're going to be reading a little bit of The Coral Island, which by R.M. Ballantyne. Lord of the Rings was written by J.R.R. Tolkien, and Harry Potter was written by. Actually, leave a comment. What was Harry Potter made by? I know, but I just need people to comment. Okay, so it's going to be a paragraph. Roving has always been and still is my ruling passion, the joy in my heart and the sunshine of my existence. In childhood, in boyhood, and in man's estate, I have been a rover, not a mere rambler among the woody glens and upon the hilltops of my own native land, but an enthusiastic rover throughout the length and breadth, width, and it's width, but it's width of the wide world. So yeah. Sorry I messed up, because if you guys actually look, I don't know if you can see that, but it does say breadth. Hopefully you guys can see that. My brother has kind of put a sponsor in the trick shot video, so be prepared for a sponsor. I'm going to see if I can stop it on exactly 10 minutes. So yeah. So, it's going to be 20 seconds of talking. Go blind yourself. That's probably way too bright for you. It's way too bright for me. Oh, look how red my ear is. Oh, that's better. So see you guys now.